from the YouTube Dojo, this is Weeknight there with Ellie Muller, and now a man who knows better than to tell you what kind of weather is going to come to your neighborhood. Yeah, right. Ellie Muller. Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Muller. It's all my grasshoppers. Alright, tonight's Shoutout Spotlight on LT.org Gaming and Tech with the gaming videos and things like that. Fireballs to fan edits. Nebby Nubby with all things vigilante, Three Stooges, video games and whatnot. And Me3 SMHH with a lot of gaming videos and things like that. He recently made history in one of his live streams, for saying a YouTuber's name over 100,000 times. Weird, huh? Yeah, I know, pretty weird, but he did it anyway. So, there's that, and let's talk about weather, shall we? Adam, going over here, will you? Here comes Adam, folks. Adam, come over. All right. Alright. We are talking about weather. Adam, we're talking about weather tonight. Which ironically snow falls into this category because we did a show about snow this past Friday. Now, it's one of the main things we can't control. We should remember that. And again, private companies are trying to predict the weather. The NOAA's National Weather Service actually depends on their predictions. They spent $6 billion, to take the deal and turn it into a reality. And I don't know about you, but I don't see Ford's weather predictions or weather forecasts taking off. Now, January of 2020 is supposed to have really crazy weather in store for us. The Northwest is supposed to have a really cold month with a lot of blizzards. Meanwhile, everyone else will get really warm temperatures.
Are we in the Midwest?
Yeah.
Where is it? Where?
Well, we would tell the audience, but then people would find us, and then...
No. I didn't say where we are. I said where's the snow?
I don't know. I mean, we were supposed to have some snow, but the amount of snow that we did get, we finally got today, but not that much. Just about.
It didn't even stick on the ground. It didn't stick on the ground.
Right. And yet, when the 2020s begin, we would actually have several 50-degree days once again. Well, that's what they say.
Boo.
Let's do the top 8 list and let's see where we're at.
This is why I don't breathe in that. The top 8 reasons. The top 8 unknown facts about weather. Number 9, thunder, snow. Number 8, it can make people sound angry sometimes. How? I don't know. Number 7, the first snowflake fell on someone's nose 500 years ago. In the year 500.
Number 6, the biggest rainfall was 19 feet, and that was set on February 9th, 1783.
During the blizzard of 1945. Number 5, people once had a huge snow fight during the blizzard of 1849. Remember, the blizzard of 1849 happened back in the Great Cold War of 1844. Number 4, it once rained in someone's home because they left their roof at the farmer's market.
Number 3, people can actually predict the weather with their hats.
Number 2, a monster once predicted the biggest snowfall 8 feet. What? Number 1, a janitor predicted the longest hot spell ever back in 1927, 6 months. That's half a year for all you kindergartners.
Alright, we'll be back after this.
Summer's not over! Don't you quit on me! Don't you quit on me!
Alright.
If your boss is a jerk and you get home from work and you feel like a troglodyte, there's instant relief from this hardship and grief. Thank goodness for Nick at Night.
Hi, Dad.
Here at Empire Carpets, everyone's happy lately. Our once-a-year sale is going great. We're clearing inventory, and you're getting some really nice carpeting for 10 to 50% off.
Even at 50% off, we still bring samples out to you.
There's no monthly payment till July,
And we still include padding and installation.
and this free gift is our best one yet. Watch how well it works.
588-2300 Empire!
Michael who?
Folks, and by the way, no matter what the weather is out there, as long, you can be sure that you're nice and safe and comfortable here while you're watching the show. Alright? So, there you go, and let's get on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the segment.
Let's talk about it.
You thought I was gone. You thought since I was gone for 4 seconds that we gonna be the whole show, but that's wrong. For I am back for the whole show now. And for the whole show, I should be back. And for the Weather channel that has the word, and if weather is the word, that means I is talking. Because when you're talking, you're speaking words. And when you're speaking words, you're talking about the letters. It's talking time.
Alright, talk.
Talking time. English, Russian, French, talking time. Only care for families. Hello there, audience. Welcome back to Talking Diamond. And here's the news with Kung Lee.
Thank you.
Say hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Hey, we just got started with the show, man.
7 minutes ago.
Yeah. Anyway, listen to this, folks. There's actually something called the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. It has its
Also
vaunted
called
weather
the
agency.
Weather Channel.
Well, that's part of the Weather Channel. Anyway, companies are increasingly paying for access to their private data. Their private data, trend analyses, and forecasts.
Yes.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, here's what's interesting, alright? For global weather corporations, that means developing a system for drivers that can pinpoint the exact weather conditions they are likely to encounter on their route. Or route, whatever. Then steer them away from potential problems. They're trying to make some sort of weather industry that will make modern tools such as machine learning and things like that.
Machine learning. Learning. Machines are learning. You gotta stop them. Skynet, man. Skynet.
Yeah. Now this is what Bill Gale said, the CEO of the Boulder-based company. He said the system will know not only the weather in the next 5 miles, but within your vehicle navigation system, reroute you to be quicker. I'm like,
Quicker or faster?
that's the same thing. Anyway, don't we already have something like that already? Where we know about the weather beforehand or things like that?
Are you sure? You sure? Hello.
I don't know, man. I mean,
Basically, the weather dictates where you go and how you spend your day. Respect the weather.
Right.
Global warming.
Now listen to this, right? World temperature can be as much as 20 degrees different from air temperature. Because of that, the company's software program uses a forecast model that takes into account the physics at the surface as well as up in the atmosphere.
So that's why sand feels 1,000 times hotter than the actual thing. That's
Yeah.
Why, that's why the road feels like sand. The road equals sand.
Yeah, and it says here that it was worth an estimated $7 billion in 2017.
Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Now, the NOAA's 2020 budget requires includes up to $6 million to purchase radio isolation data from private firms, as well as money to continue testing and evaluating the quality of the information.
There is no quality of information, it's just information.
Yeah, but wow, I don't really see how the Weather Channel is going to survive with this.
They will because they have the legendary poot jutsu, poot jutsu. They know how to do everything because they can tell the weather by seeing how it has acted in the past, seeing what might change it, and see how much it could change it by knowing the season and look at the clouds. They can accurately or kind of accurately predict what will happen next.
Okay. Speaking of the Weather Channel, this is what the Weather Channel said is in our midst in the year 2020, January 2020. Alright, I'm going to look at this photo right here.
This is global warming at its finest.
Look at this, okay?
That is global warming at its finest.
Usually, the much above average is for Los Angeles, California, and things like that. But guess what?
So basically, the much above thing has shrunken a bit. The above average has increased a lot.
And it has moved over to the Midwest.
Soon, this will turn into much above average. About half of the quarter of the U.S. right now is about, I don't know, like 0.15, 0.14 of the U.S. So it'll be 0.25 U.S. Then above average is gonna be 0.5, and then the rest is just gonna be slightly above average. That is our prediction. That's what it means. When we leave the 2020s,
right,
it's just gonna get hotter.
Yeah, they said that given the current forecast for the first 9 days of the month, the lack of evidence of any significant polar blocking on the horizon, and the expected track of the jet stream, a warmer January is anticipated in the east.
That's sad.
Really? What about the Midwest? I mean, we're about to get what is supposed to be winter. It's actually going to be spring here in Chicago in January.
I swear in the freaking Tims, it better snow one of these days in winter, or we even have a situation. I know no one here wants a situation.
Right.
I need to have snow.
Usually, meteorologists are 45% right, 55% wrong. But this time, based on what we've already experienced, they're pretty much right.
Usually they're right.
I mean, usually they're right almost half the time. This time,
but now, because it is not that cold outside for some reason, and it's about to be January, the coldest month. I'm going to say this now. I'm calling BS. Where is cold from? I want it to be cold.
now listen
First
to
I
this.
ever said this. What?
This is very interesting, right? A strong polar vortex is expected to persist into the beginning of the new year and will likely lead to a mild January.
I ain't trying to have no mild January. I'm trying to have like 20 degrees, snow on the ground, jumping in the snow.
Is that this is going to be a really weird January.
All I know for sure is it better get colder a lot quicker.
Now, these are the average high temperatures
Yeah,
for
Chicago.
January. Midwest is supposed to be in
The
the
lower
20s.
you go, the hotter it gets.
Yeah.
That is no bueno. Because guess what? If it's okay, like where Florida is, of course it's going 70. Texas 50. All right, maybe I can see that.
But they said this region is going to be way above normal. Meaning what we're expecting to be in the 20s for January, that's why it's going to be like in the 50s.
But 40 degrees for everything above Texas don't make no sense. I don't care. Texas, okay, you can be hot, but everything else is supposed to be like 20 degrees, 10 degrees, 0 degrees, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, albeit on the fucking, being only like that cold. It's supposed to be hotter. I mean, wait, the don't be that high, but it's be colder.
Now this is what's interesting. The average low temperatures, even the lows are supposed to be above normal. These are the
I'm done.
ay.
Because of this year, the average normal is going up to 50 degrees for the Midwest, 80 degrees for Upper Texas, 100 degrees for North Texas.
And New York is probably going to have like 75 degrees on January 3rd. Jeez Louise. Okay, folks, well, that's the show for tonight. Tomorrow night will be the last show of 2019 and of the 2010s. And to celebrate, we're going to have the year in review and decade in review on the same show. I know it's going to be a little bit wacky, but what can you expect? Then, on Wednesday to ring in the 2020s, first show of the 2020s will be all about New Year's resolutions. And first shows of the new year, they'll all be about resolutions. Remember that, okay? Thursday, we're going to talk about Drew Carey, and then on Friday, we're going to talk about some of the things that will be happening during the rest of the 2020s with Nebby, Emmanuel Gaffey, Muller, mine and Derek, Michael Zycast, Baby M Creations, Lex, all those people. It's going to be really crazy. Really crazy. So, that's the news. I'm Alfie. Farewell, bye, farewell.